Is brainwashing possible? It's late. Maybe you're scrolling your phone. Maybe you're half listening to the TV in the background. And somewhere in a basement forum, government archive, or a TikTok rabbit hole, someone is insisting that brainwashing is real. Not just real, but everywhere. Hidden in ads, in politics, in your favorite shows, even in your cereal box. And that's where today's question begins. Because if you spend any time online, you've seen headlines. 10 ways you're being brainwashed without knowing it. The 15 most disturbing mind-controlled experiments in history. 34 signs you've already been brainwashed. And the deeper you scroll, the bigger the number gets. Their rhythm may feel familiar. Your document used to be the same escalating list structure. 10 ways The Simpsons predicted the future. The bigger the number gets. But here's the thing. Listicles might be underselling the whole idea. Because according to some theories, brainwashing isn't just possible, it's happening right now. Not in secret labs, not with sci-fi helmets, but in ways so ordinary you barely notice. Today we're going to pull apart. Welcome to the Stuff You Should Think About. I'm G. New episodes drop whenever my brain won't let me sleep until I talk about something weird. Let's get into it. A world that shouldn't exist. Brainwashing is a term born in the 1950s, during the Cold War. Journalists used to describe how American POWs in Korea came home with new beliefs, praising their captors, criticizing the U.S., even confessing the crimes they didn't commit. But here's the twist. Most psychologists today say those soldiers weren't washed at all. They were coerced, threatened, isolated, and exhausted. But not magically reprogrammed. So why does this idea stick? Because it's comforting. If someone believes something we think is outrageous, it's easier to say they've been brainwashed. It saves us from asking harder questions about persuasion, identity, and why humans cling to certain ideas like life rafts. The science. What can actually be done to a human mind? Here's what's possible. Manipulation, coercion, social pressure, repetition, isolation, fear. These techniques can absolutely change behavior. They can make people comply. They can make people doubt themselves. They can even make people confess to things they didn't do. But can they rewrite your beliefs like a hard drive? Not really. Human minds are stubborn. Even under extreme pressure, people often revert to their original beliefs once the threat is gone. So if brainwashing means total control, the answer is no. If it means influence so strong it feels like control, the answer is maybe. The modern version, you already opted in. Here's where things get uncomfortable. Because while old school brainwashing doesn't work well, modern influence does. And it's everywhere. Algorithms learn what keeps you scrolling. Ads learn what makes you click. Politicians learn what makes you afraid. Apps learn what makes you stay. And unlike Cold War interrogators, these symptoms don't need to break you. They just need to nudge you. 1,000 tiny pushes, 1,000,000 micro choices, until one day you realize your options didn't change at all. Not all at once. They just drifted. Not washed, just steered. And that's the part we're thinking about. Some people believe brainwashing is intentional, that governments, corporations, or shadowy groups are preparing us for a future they've already designed. You're uploading a document used this exact framing. According to one theory, the show might not even be predicting anything at all. It could be intentionally preparing the public for the future. Swap the symptoms for the media, schools, or internet, and you get the same idea. Is it true? There's no evidence of a coordinated mind control plan, but there is evidence that people can be influenced. Systems are designed for influence, and influence at scale can look like mind control. Which brings us to the real question. Is brainwashing possible? Here's the answer most experts agree on. You can't fully control a mind, but you can absolutely shape one. And the scariest part, most of the shaping doesn't feel scary. It feels normal, convenient, entertaining, comfortable. Brainwashing isn't a switch. It's a slope. And we're all standing on it. This has been the stuff you should think about. I'm G. If you're listening on Spotify, swipe up and tell me what you think. Is brainwashing real? Or is it just a word we use when we don't want to admit how influence actually works? Stay curious, stay skeptical, and stay aware of what's shaping your thoughts, because something always is.